There's a line in the song Wait For It from the musical Hamilton that says, "Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints, it takes and it takes and it takes." I relate to this quote a lot as it feels like I've put all my eggs in one basket, but then I dropped the basket and all the eggs broke. So where do I find meaning, and where exactly am I struggling? Well, I hold some belief in the intrinsic value of life. I think that life is meaningful and we are important simply because we exist. I also believe that each of us has a purpose in life. Furthermore, I tend to look for meaning in the things that cannot be seen. I'm talking about things like love, beauty, and happiness. I can't define them since they mean different things to different people, but as long as I can find them for myself, I know that I have found meaning. For instance, one way in which I never fail to find meaning is through my relationships with my family and friends. For me, they define beauty by being kind, caring individuals and exhibiting those qualities with me. And whenever I see beauty in the world, my life will be meaningful. I also try to bring meaning to my loved ones, or at least a little bit of light and happiness, which hopefully contributes to finding meaning. Whatever I'm providing, I strive to make their lives better. In doing so, I give meaning to my own life because I start to feel like I have a purpose. I also find meaning in sharing small moments of contentment with others. Seemingly insignificant occurrences are just as meaningful to me as major events. To me, it feels like everything is pretty much perfect, even if the feeling only lasts a short time. I could use some nice moments because it feels like the truly good times are sparse. I know it's impossible to always be in a positive mood, but even some initially happy moments end up tainted by underlying stress, worry, or other negative feelings. When I lose my happiness, I lose my meaning. What's more, I've started to lose several of my other sources of meaning. I've realized that some of my previous beliefs and ways of thinking do not fit me anymore. I try to reconcile the past with the present and to let go of those old ideas, but I'm scared to start over. Basically, I've begun to doubt everything, myself and the world around me. I'm doubting that I have all the correct answers. I think what I need to recognize is that life is not a test. Nobody has all the correct answers because they don't even necessarily exist. So I'm starting to put those broken eggs that I dropped back together. I'm working to believe what I want to believe. I'm spending time with amazing people and creating as many pure happy memories as I can, and I'm rebuilding my faith in the world. And I must admit, I put a lot of stock in hope because it promises better things in the future. As long as I can believe that everything will be okay in the end, then I can find meaning. I know that no matter what, I will always return to the love and happiness that make my life worthwhile. That song Wait For It goes on to say, if there's a reason I'm still alive when so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for it. I'd say I'm willing to wait for it too. I may be struggling with meaning and purpose right now, but I believe that with time, I'll find my peace and my place in life.